Hey, mamas, this is Michelle Noble, Calmer Mom Project. You might be able to tell by my voice or my sniffles that I've got a bit of a cold, so, how fun is that? So, what I was thinking, I wanted to say something about after our wonderful long Thanksgiving holiday, where maybe you saw lots of friends and family, maybe some other folks around in your universe who have some points of view about you and your kids and what how you're showing up as a mama and what you should and shouldn't be doing is judgment, the J word. Yeah, baby. Um, so so here's what I wanted to say about judgment. Do you know? I mean, do you really know if you relax your body, you expand your energy? Do you know that judgment is always about the person doing the judging and never about you? Do you know that? What would it be like if you knew that? How would it change things if you really knew, if you could really allow the wisdom, the awareness, if you could really allow the awareness that judgment is always about the person doing the judging and never about you? If you think back over the last 4 days, home with your kids, maybe traveling to see family, different things. Oh, I know what pops for me is the drive down to see family on Thursday for Thanksgiving, and the tension kind of in the car, some of that trip between being caught in traffic and the decibel level at which my lovely 7-year-old likes to operate. And just kind of think about that situation. And I wonder if I ask myself, how would that have been different? What would it have been like if I had really been in the awareness that judgment is always about the person who is judging and never about me? It actually pops a bit about how that points out where I am in judgment, that is always about me, and never about the other person, really. And actually, that could be a sticky place where you could go into more judgment of yourself for how you handle things, and for places where you do see that see yourself as being in judgment or point of view, having a strong point of view about other people. But also, hey, what about the lightness of recognizing that when you're in judgment of a situation, you can actually choose to let that go, because it's just like, oh, hey, isn't it interesting that I'm doing that? Isn't it interesting that I'm choosing to judge this in this way? Isn't it interesting? Isn't it an interesting point of view that I have about this? And instead of making it important or solid, just, oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Anyway, and then also the lightness of turning that around, even, like a mirror to yourself, and going, oh, hey, look at my family member, look at my friend, look at my mother-in-law, look at my mom, look at my sister, whoever it might be, look at my husband or my kid who has a point of view about how I'm operating. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting that that's the space they're operating in right now? Cute, interesting, interesting point of view. So that's what I got in this three coming on 4 minutes for you. Play around with noticing that judgment, noticing the judgments, and just asking, hey, I wonder how it would change this if I was really aware that this judgment is all about the person doing the judging, and not about me at all. Or, isn't it interesting if I was aware that this judgment is all about me judging and all about me and not about them at all? And then, hey, from that, like, gosh, whose voice is it in my head who's doing this judging? Is it even mine, or might it belong to someone else entirely? Might I just be being like a hologram or a film reel? My judgments are actually something that's coming from somebody upstream of me, that isn't even my judgment, isn't even real. Okay. I'm going to go drink some tea. Have a great week, mamas. Thanks.